Good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to the campus of Algoma University in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario for this preseason matchup between the Algoma Thunderbirds and the Laurentian Voyageurs. Kevin Hemsworth here with Mike Magley and Laurentian off to a quick start. That's number 5, Amber May, with a three-pointer to get things going for the Voyageurs. So, Mike, what can you tell us about this matchup here this afternoon?
Well, we got a matchup of two Northern Ontario teams. Obviously, we're in preseason mode, so I'll be honest, I don't know a whole lot about Laurentian other than the fact that they like to shoot the three ball, which we just saw there. And for Algoma, again, just a bunch of some new players and some really young players on the Algoma team. So really just going to use today's game to get reacquainted with the roster at Algoma and just learn about this Voyager team, Kevin.
Thanks, Mike. And that was a travel on that possession. Number 4, Ali Reed, just a little too quick on the step before putting the ball down. So Laurentian with possession again. There's a three-point attempt. That one just off. Ariel Douillet with the miss for the Voyageurs. 3-0 Laurentian early in this game.
Okay, your sweepers are here now.
Laurentian inbounds right down into the low post. Number 15, Bailey Tabin, tries to go up, but knocked out of her hands. I think that was Bonahankier with the strip there, goes out of bounds, and Laurentian with possession. 10 on the clock, shot goes up. That was May again, but a little too long on that attempt.
Yeah, Laurentian continuing to let it bomb from outside. Speaking of which, Ali Reed tries a three, doesn't go.
Laurentian's going to push it up the floor quickly, and that's number 8, Princess Bernardino. And Bernardino draws the foul. Laurentian basketball inbounding just to the left of the basket. May into Tabin. Dribbles to her left. Defended there. Shot goes up from outside. And that one misses the net. Balaxis pushing it up the floor. Batong Bakal with the ball. Algoma moving it around up top. Balaxis drives. Little scoop layup. And that one off the mark. Laurentian comes away with it. May. Little hesitation there, gets past Batong Bakal, and Amber May with another 2. And she's got all 5 of the Voyager points so far.
Yeah, good start for her, and thought Balaxis was going to get her first bucket of the year, but just missed there. So look for her to get on the board early in this first quarter.
Crosses over there. Balaxis in and out of her hands. Dribbles to her left. 2 on the clock, and tries to get it in. Just a second too late there. I think they're going to call shot clock violation, so no basket for Algoma there. Very close.
Yeah, Kevin, talking about being in preseason mode, it was just the coach calling out the time there.
Yeah, the bench not yet in.
The bench needs to get a little bit engaged there. We'll have to remind them. Help your teammates out, because like you said, it was just a second off from getting their first bucket here in preseason for Algoma.
It's the first time on the floor for number 1, Rhea Donnelly. Comes in for Reed. Laurentian, second chance here after the miss. And May, good again for 3. Her second three-pointer of the night. She's got all 8 Laurentian points. Algoma going to have to find a way to
shut her down.
Get on to May quicker.
Yeah, it was a quick trigger and a nice follow through by May. As you said, she's got 8 already.
Check that. That was Douillet, number 4. Sorry, I was looking at. I got my numbers mixed up there.
No, I thought it was May as well. So.
Yeah, no, May is number 5. Sorry about that, folks. If you're tuning in, apologize for the confusion. Batong Bakal now. She's wearing number 5 for Algoma. She gets to the basket. Nice layup there by Gracie Batong Bakal.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing her in year 2.
On the left side, and she's off the mark.
So do we got Douillet with all 8 then?
Yes, number 4, Doyette.
With all the scoring. And just want to touch on Gracie Batongbakal, obviously second-year player out of Winnipeg, averaged about 5 points per game last year. So really looking for her to step up and really carry some of the offense here, as we got a pretty young roster.
But she plays bigger than that, and I think she was one of the good surprises. You know, maybe Coach Ryan Vitry wasn't too surprised, but she packs a lot of punch, Gracie Batongbakal.
She does, and she's got a couple teammates joining her from the good province of Manitoba. I see Winnipeg sprinkled all over the Algoma roster, Kevin.
Coach Vitry spending some time in the Winnipeg area, obviously doing some recruiting there. And of course, Batongbakal going to carry the load in terms of bringing the ball up the floor with the departure of Thais Mate, who graduated last year, and so Batongbakal will be asked to do a little bit more of that point guard work this season for the Thunderbirds. So it's players returning but settling into new roles, and a few new faces for Algoma.
For sure, and it looks like that's Raya Donnelly checking in.
Donnelly has the ball now. Kayla Fong, where the Donnelly dribbles to her left. Shot just a little long. Good rebound there by Abby Couture. Thunderbirds have another opportunity. Shot up, it's long again, but Thunderbirds come away with it. Into Couture. She's going to try to spin and get a shot to Batongbakal.
Oh boy.
She tries to find.
Yeah, we got to play her down.
Trying to get a number there.
That's Donnelly that.
Is that right? Donnelly in the corner?
Yeah,
She did not look.
A little shaken up there.
Yeah, she was not ready to receive that pass. Getting a signal that maybe she took an elbow. Looked like she was a little wobbly there, making her way to the bench. Trainer's going to take her in behind the bench. They're going to obviously assess her.
Jay indicates that she did take an elbow, so hopefully she's okay.
Looks like she's got her feet under her again, so keep an eye on her. But Laurentian now with the ball in a 6-point lead, 8-2.
Yeah, no.
Shot goes up.
Brooke Grun checking in for the first time in place of the injured player for Algoma.
Bonahankier with the ball. Swings it around. Ends up with Balaxis. Balaxis going to drive, spin, left hand
nice
off
move.
the glass. And good for 2. And the harm. Balaxis will go to the line to shoot for the Thunderbirds. 8-4.
Yeah, pretty finish by Balaxis. Had a good first year for Algoma, averaging almost 9 points per game. They will need her to improve on that number.
Number 9.
Stay competitive in the OUA.
Lauren Robertson Martin checking in for the Voyageurs. And Balaxis completes the 3-point play and a steal at the other end. And wondered if that maybe caught the hand of Robertson Martin, but no, referee saying that it was a clean tip out of bounds by Algoma, so Laurentian will inbound.
And Algoma on a bit of a run here as it's 8-5 for the Voyageurs.
That shot by Taven is off the mark to the left. Another shot goes up. Laurentian, that one nothing but net, and that is Amber May with a 3.
Amber May from distance. Second chance points for Laurentian.
So Brooke Grun on the floor, as you mentioned. She had the ball there momentarily, stripped from Kayla Fong. And the Voyageurs on offense again. A lot of luck from outside so far. 9 of their 11 points coming by way of the 3-pointer. It's going to be a foul over the back. I think that was on, was that on number 30?
Couture reaching in there.
Saw Marin in the vicinity, but it was Couture coming through the Voyageur player. Number 11, Anisha Rismond, and 21, Riley Smith checking in for the Laurentian Voyageurs, and Ali Reed back on the floor. Going to give Couture a breather after that foul. Smith looking for someone to inbound to. Got a little deep into the count there, but manages to get the ball inbounds. Laurentian now works it into the low post. Just a little off balance. Good job there by number 9, Lauren Robertson Martin, managing to get in there and steal that ball. She's fouled on her way up to the basket. And will go to the line.
Good rebound by Algoma, and then, like you said, just stripped away. They'll have to be pretty strong underneath the rim.
Yeah, need to protect that ball.
Definitely against a much, what appears bigger Laurentian team compared to Algoma.
So the free throw misses. And second one missed as well, so
yeah,
foul but no harm, I guess.
First-year player showing a little bit of nerves there.
Marin for 3, but that's a little bit long. And a foul on the play. That's called on, I think, Bernardino. Algoma inbounding, 11-5 with 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. 3-point attempt by Reed is long. Laurentian rebounds. Bernardino gets it over to Robertson Martin. Bernardino's going to drive to the left, left-handed layup, a little high off the glass and misses. That's tipped out of bounds, and that'll go the way of Algoma.
Good hustle by Algoma. Win the ball back. Important possession here. You hate to say that early, but you don't want this game to get away from you.
The Tongbakal gets it to Balaxis. Grun into the corner. It's a 3 from Tongbakal, but misses left. Good job by Reed. Stripping that ball away and chasing it down. Gets it to Balaxis, and that one's good.
And they're
going to call it off. Say the foul was on the floor. Balaxis thought she had continuation there. So did the players on the floor for the Thunderbirds, but referee says no, foul on the floor. Play is dead, and Algoma will inbound. But nice drive there by Balaxis.
Yeah, definitely.
And some second chance opportunities for the Thunderbirds. That's been a place where Algoma's teams, both the women and the men, have struggled in the past, getting those second chance points or second chance opportunities that lead to those second chance points. So good job by them early to get some boards.
You got a rebound, I was going to say, Kevin, to earn those second chance opportunities, and see a little bit of a fight here by Algoma to earn those chances and those rebounds.
Yeah, you said hustle there by Balaxis, earns the jump ball, and so another opportunity for Algoma. And that's the kind of play I know Coach Vitry, he's going to need that out of his team. Small bench, they're going to have to be scrappy to stay in it with some of these teams. Balaxis now with the ball. Goes to her left, kicks it out to the corner. Reed steps around the defender, pulls up off the front of the rim, but the foul on the play. Number 9, Robertson Martin, makes contact with Reed on her way to the basket, and Reed will shoot 2.
Yeah, good little pump fake by Reed. Thought about the 3, was well guarded. A little pump fake and a little jumper didn't go, but as you said, got fouled as she looks for her first buckets of the preseason here at Algoma.
Reed's first misses. Early on in the season, you can just see they're not quite in mid-season form on those free throws, and the second one rattles in and out. We've got a lane violation, I think. Must have been on the Thunderbirds. So wouldn't have counted even if it was good. And so the inbound play will move to the sidelines. Coach Vitry wants to know who and how. He's getting a little explanation from the official. And so either way, Laurentian basketball.
Yeah, I'm just checking on our sweepers who are in preseason form too. Just pretty chillax behind the rim.
Emily Lafond tries to the basket, misses, but the rebound put back there. I didn't catch a number on that.
That was number 9, Lauren Martin. Robertson Martin for her first bucket. And a turnover by
Tongba call. And almost fouls after it. Lucky she didn't get flagged there, but gives up the ball, and Laurentian has it on the offensive end of the floor. Kicks it out. 23, Adrienne Labreche. It's going to be a kick ball, and it will be inbounded from the sidelines.
After that kick ball, Ellie Reed checks out.
Nice shot there by number 23, Labreche.
Is that a long 2?
Long 2. 15-5 the score as we approach the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Thunderbirds going to have to rally. That ball tipped from behind, I believe, but Tom McCall lets that go out of bounds. Algoma will inbound, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Thunderbirds going to need to get something going here. This one in danger of slipping away early on.
Yeah, need to go on a bit of a run.
Trying to inbound to Balaxis. They do, and she gets it to go and is fouled on the play. So Balaxis will have another opportunity for the 3-point play.
Yeah, you got to find ways to score 3 points against a team like the Voyageurs who like the 3 ball. So this is another way to get those 3 points. Balaxis right now already with 5. As you said, looking to add to it.
So Marin out, Fong in. Balaxis misses on that one. She was good on the last 3-point play, but 15-7 to score. And all alone inside, misses on the layup. That was Lafond. And then Lafond, frustrated, gets called for the holding foul. And that'll be a shooting foul as the Thunderbirds are in the bonus. So Brooke Grun will go to the line for Algoma.
Yeah, Brooke rewarded for her good work underneath the basket, earned that rebound, and as you said, shot to get her first points here at the Georgia Leach.
Just a little bit heavy on that one. And light on the next one, so Grun looking to find the range. Algoma comes away empty on that trip. 15-7 still the score. Laurentian, good hands there by Sage Stedman. You wondered if she was going to get called for a foul, and I think she was a little worried about it, looking over at Coach Vitry on the way back up the floor. And no call, though. It's a good job by her defensively.
Yeah, good work by Sage.
Tombaville trying to get around the horn, swings it out to Balaxis. She's got time, but that one is long and falls into the hands of number 11, Anisha Rismond. And Laurentian now on the attack. Robertson Martin finds Lafond. Shot by Labreche.
Oh my
and that
goodness.
Off the back, way up in the air, and falls through, but waved off by the referee.
Yeah,
not sure why that was waved off. Why was that?
Well, I saw it a few times in the high school circuit this weekend, or this week I should say, and hit the top of the apparatus.
Oh, it did? Okay. I wondered if that's...
Or at least the top of the board, but I was confused in high school. They didn't call it.
Yeah,
happened at least a couple times.
Some cables up there. It might have touched those. It did come up pretty high off the rim, so Anyway, the Thunderbirds come up empty on that trip. And Laurentian will inbound. Press is on by the Thunderbirds. Coach Vitry trying to work on different elements of the game here. But Lakehead fights through the pressure. Grun defending. Hand in on, that's number 11, Rismond. Grun called for the reach. Megan Axiak inbounds. Rismond misses on the spin. We're going to have a jump ball on the floor. Good hustle there by Stedman. Tied up with Smith from the Voyageurs. The jump ball will go to Laurentian.
Yeah, good work by Stedman to earn that jump ball for sure. She looks to get her feet wet. Got the start today. Good to see her on the court.
Inbound to LaFawn. Tries the hook shot. Stedman gets the hand up on it. Gets the arm of Emily LaFawn, who will go to the line and shoot 2.
LaFawn yet to get on the board. She averaged about 7 points per game last season.
All players struggling from that charity stripe here this afternoon. But like we said, it is preseason, and LaFawn irons that out and picks up 1 on the back end and pushes the lead 16-7 for the visiting Voyageurs. Algoma inbounds. The Tongba call brings it up. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. She's going to try to push it to the basket and fire it back out off a hand, but ends up in the corner. And that's Fong off the back of the iron. Lakehead now going to try to get a shot away, but they can't. And that'll bring the first quarter to an end with the score 16-7. The Voyageurs on top. Coach Ryan Vitry going to talk it over with his squad here between quarters. And I think the 3-ball early was the big difference maker so far in this game. Doyette putting up 2 threes in the early going, getting that early lead. She had 8 on the board before Algoma really knew what was going on here, and it seems like in this game, and then it's been a back and forth affair since. But those 3-pointers by Doyette, the difference. It's only showing her with 1 and May with 2. So
yeah. So maybe we were right on half of it.
We were right on half. And we're in preseason form too, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. But to your point, regardless, Laurentian with three balls in that first half was it certainly a key to them getting ahead, and Algoma 0 from 3-point range. However, leaving some points on the board from the free throw line that you mentioned.
Yeah, both teams leaving some points at the free throw line with some misses, and yeah, that those 3-pointers early. It feels like Coach Vitry had a little chat with his crew and settled them down and had them getting out to defend those a little bit better, because they were not dropping so easily for the Voyageurs. They still put up. Just got our stats.
Yeah.
So how many did they put up?
They put up 9 3-pointers.
9 3-pointers.
Both teams did.
Yeah, Algoma going 0 for 9, and Laurentian going 3 for 9. And that's your point differential right there, folks.
Yep. It's easy math. Even I could do that.
So the second quarter about to get underway with Ali Reed inbounding for the Thunderbirds. Kayla Fong takes that pass in the backcourt to Balaxis, up top to Reed. Reed to Groon, dribbles to her left. Passes off to Balaxis. And Fong hits the jumper. Just outside the top of the key.
Yeah, good ball movement.
Good hands by Balaxis there. Thought they were going to come away with it. Hustle there by Laurentian. Earns the ball back for the Voyageurs. Balaxis was already up the floor. She thought she was going to get a pass and an easy two.
Got a little excited, but good ball movement in that first series, and a nice stroke by Fong as she picks up now the rebound and pushes it up the court.
LaFawn short on that attempt. Interesting, last time she made that move, she went to the left-handed hook and was fouled. That time she's tried to square up and take a shot with her right hand and was short on that. So we'll keep our eye on that over the course of the game, see which move LaFawn seems to be more comfortable with, but she checks out a little bit of a rest for her. Made to Douillet. Into the corner to Tabin. Tabin spins, hook, long. And I think that one is going to be off the knee of Kayla Fong and out of bounds. Laurentian ball.
Yeah, it was the second time Tabin's taken that little spin move and from just a bad angle and missed on both opportunities.
Yeah, I like the move, and it looked like she had enough room to work with. Just not able to get square to the basket before she puts that shot up. Looks like we have a bit of a situation at the scorer's table. But we'll get
everyone taking this opportunity to iron out the kinks.
Yep. But the game goes on.
Yep. Prepare for the home opener next week. And nice move, but can't finish.
Bernardino not able to get the layup to go. Thunderbirds now. Kayla Fong, Balaxis.
Yeah, 7-point differential. Good opportunity for Algoma to get back in this, and
Balaxis a little bit long on that 3-point attempt. 16-9.
I like the take, Kevin. It was wide open.
Yep. And that's Tabin. Good from the top of the key. Pushes that lead back out to 9.
Sydney Tabin's first bucket, that was just a nice stroke.
Couture trying to set a screen for Fong at the top. She wasn't making it easy for her, moving around a lot there, but ball
nice
comes up Balaxis. Green shot long. Laurentian now, not Lakehead.
One of
Tabin,
the teams for
again.
the
Yeah, they're both Northern Ontario teams, and the colors are similar.
We were supposed to see them this weekend, but plans did change, so just got this one game this afternoon.
Reed to the corner. Groon with time. Groon, corner three. And Groon's first points as a Thunderbird come by way of the three-pointer.
Yeah, big splash for Bruin. I think that was her first three-point attempt. I know she took a shot earlier. I can't remember if it was from three, but
yeah, she was at the line earlier and missed on both of those, and then had a 2-point attempt. I believe that was her first attempt from three, and she nailed it from the corner. Maybe that's her spot. We'll have to see. She's feeling good about it right now, though.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that as we get to learn and see these players get some minutes on the court.
And that's definitely Amber May's spot.
Yeah, now 3 for 4 from distance for May. She's in mid-season form.
Fong looks to take the three, pulls it back down. Monahankaye off the rim. And Bernardino loses the handle there. I think that was actually knocked away from her by Fong. She attempts to reel it back in, but it goes out of bounds, and it's that'll be a turnover. And Brooke Gruen will inbound. Gruen almost knocked away. Comes back to her. She's feeling it from three, and that one was close, but just misses.
Yeah, looked good.
Couldn't get the friendly roll off the right side of the rim. And now the Voyageurs. Drive by Duyette. Well defended there. Hands straight up, giving ground. Textbook defense on that drive.
Yeah, good work by Marin. Picks up the rebound as well. Now she's at the top of the key.
Passes off to Gruen. Bonahanke out to Fong. Fong pulls up, looked to pass, but nice little jump shot there by Kayla Fong.
Totally agree. 4 points for Fong in the quarter. She looks to heat up.
23-14 now for the Voyageurs. Working in the half court. Tabin gonna spin, try to get that left hand hook to go. She gets it this time. 2 points.
Yeah, she says, I'm not gonna use the glass. I'm just gonna go straight for the splash. Yeah.
Fong now for the Thunderbirds. Tabin comes up to double team on her, and that'll be a foul on Bernardino. A little aggressive there on the double team with Tabin trying to put some pressure on Kayla Fong. She handled that well.
Yeah.
Foul is on Laurentian. Balaxis and Batongbakal check in. Gruen and Fong out. And on the Laurentian side, number 23 Labreche in. Duyette gonna get a breather. Bernardino out as well.
Yeah, thought Bernardino would be out. Foul number 2 for her. Oh,
backdoor lob to Balaxis.
Nice play.
And Balaxis wisely didn't have much of an angle there, but knew that the pursuit was coming by number 9, Lauren Robertson-Martin. And so Balaxis just takes it up and draws the foul. A shooting foul. I didn't think she had much basket to look at. I thought she was almost behind the basket there, but smart play by Balaxis and good backdoor cut.
Yeah, now she's 1 for 3 from the line.
Hits the second. 25-15 is the score. Voyageurs press by the Thunderbirds. Ball comes back up top, and that shot misses. Thunderbirds come away with it, pushing up the floor quickly. Balaxis checks up there, back up top to Batongbakal, calling for the screen. She goes the other way, kicks it over to the corner to Balaxis. She's got a hand on her. Balaxis is going to go left, dish it off back to her right, and that one taken out of the hands of, was that Stedman?
That was, yeah. Look, she took a shot there, though. She's hurting.
Yeah, I don't think she was really expecting that pass and kind of fumbled a little bit. It was just taken away. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. You're watching Thunderbirds basketball, brought to you by SiouxSports.com. Are we on OUA TV, Jay? Not on OUA TV yet, but we're on Sioux Sports TV. And we're back. Laurentian inbounding. to Risman, back to the corner to May. Tabin now, dangerous from there. Gonna spin to her left, a hook shot off the glass, gets her own rebound. That's short, gets the rebound again. Tabin doing a great job in there, picking up those rebounds for the Voyageurs. Robertson Martin is fouled there. And Stephanie Marin picking up the foul.
Yeah, her second. Got a 10-point game. Steedman back in after she took a shot just before that timeout. Took an elbow to the face, so showing a bit of toughness there. Like to see that from a second-year player.
And the second half of those free throws is good. So Robertson Martin picks up one from the line. 26-15. 4 minutes to go here. Marin, a little bit long on that one. The Voyageurs pushing it up the floor quickly. Rismond catches the rim, catches the glass, and that one drops. A little too easy there for Laurentian.
Yeah, easy for her first bucket of the afternoon.
Algoma working around the outside pretty well, but Tombakal tries to find a seam there. Gets it to go off the glass. It's good. And the foul. Thought the referee was going to say that one was on the floor. That one looked to be more on the floor than the earlier one.
That one was later than Balax's for sure. So,
But Tombakal gets the continuation call, and she will shoot for the extra point.
Can't convert the three-point play. A 28-17 score in favor of the Voyageurs.
Nice pass to Risman. And a good play by her inside. A little mismatch there. Risman will have a field day with that.
Yeah, back-to-back buckets for her.
And that was off Reed and out of bounds.
Yeah, just took her eye off the ball as that ball was coming in from Batongbakal. The concentration mistake there. Forces the turnover.
So Laurentian with their biggest lead of the game, up 13. Thought that might have been a travel call on LaFawn, but there's going to be a hold on Balaxis. She just checked back in, picks up a quick foul. And I could see Coach Vitri's wheels turning. Do I leave her in, or do I need to get her out?
Yeah, that was her first one. So I think with 3 and change left,
that's her first one.
You keep her in the game. Well, according to our stats,
I thought she had. I thought that was her third, but it wouldn't be the first time I was wrong. So LaFawn, nice attempt to get the ball in, but Grun there and gets the tie up. Both players hit the deck. Where are our sweepers there, Mike?
Yeah, I've been calling for them.
And Algoma brings the ball up the floor, but Tombakal.
Oh, there's sweeper Kyle coming out.
Good job there. Taking care of business, clean up that floor. That shot is a miss by Batongbakal. So an empty trip for the Thunderbirds. 28-19 with 2:24 to go. LaFawn going to spin, and Couture with a hand in on that shot. LaFawn earns another trip to the line. Laurentian doing a good job of working the ball into that low post. And those post players, Tabin, LaFawn, working that spin move to the basket, getting some good opportunities either on the play or from the line. And LaFawn Silky smooth on that one. Gets the first one to go.
Yeah, now 2 for 3 from the line.
Second one a little heavy.
Back
Goes off the back of the rim and
for
out.
her.
Batong off the, oh, what a great play there.
Yeah.
And Couture just has a little bit of trouble collecting that pass, but a nice screen by her, roll to the basket. Batong found her, and they're trying to work that again.
Oh, they're going
This
to try
time
it again for
Batong
sure.
going to take the shot, and that goes off the back of the rim and out into the hands of Robertson Martin, and that's LaBreche now. Swings back up top. Number 10, Rafaela Balestra into the game for the Voyageurs.
Oh, wow, what a
Ball
stroke.
comes out to LaBreche, and LaBreche, good from 3, pushes the lead 32-19, 1.5 to go in the first half.
Yeah, and that's 5 3-pointers now for the Voyageurs as Reed pulls up and just misses.
Nice work by Batong on that, driving the lane, kicking out to Reed, and Reed with a nice step around, just can't get that shot to drop. And a Gruen mismatch there, but she's working hard in the high post. But the Voyageurs convert. Alexis to Batongbakal. Batongbakal working up top to Reed. Over to the corner, Gruen back up to Batongbakal, steps around the defender, and good quick hands by Lafon, knocks that ball away. And Laurentian on the attack again, LaBreche. Robertson Martin to Duyette. She's looking for an opportunity inside to Lafon.
Great pass.
Nice recognition there by number 10, Balestra, working into Lafon, who's got a pretty good height advantage inside, and she uses it to put up another 2. Valaxis drives, misses. Laurentian, 10 seconds to go. Ball comes in. Hook shot there. Balestra on the board, using the boards. As time expires here in the first half, Algoma going to get a shot, and that's off the front of the rim. And we finish the half on a little bit of a run there by Laurentian in the last minute. Puts them up 38-19, and we'll be back with second half action in about 10 minutes. We'll see you then. Leach Center, Kevin Hemsworth here with Mike Magley, and Laurentian off to a quick start in the second half as they were in the first. A nice bucket there. Pushes the score to 40-19 for the visiting Voyageurs. And Mike, maybe you can give us a little insight to those who might just be joining us as to what happened in the first half.
Yeah, it was a bit of an offensive performance for the Voyageurs as they went 5 for 12 from three-point range. So they're really working their outside game and doing that very effectively. Leading scorer Amber May with 9 points to lead the Voyageurs. And then on the Algoma side, 17 points, one for 17 from three-point range. And really, that's the story why we have the big differential here. But Bethany Balaxis leading the way for the Thunderbirds with 8 points.
And that ball going high off the top of the backboard on the three-point attempt by Duyette. And Algoma now with the basketball. You mentioned the 1 for 17 from three-point range. There's a three and another miss. Reed this time. So we'll make that 1 for 18 now for the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds shooting just 27.6% from the floor versus the Laurentian 44%. So that also having a big difference in this one. And there, you see it there. Three-pointer there from the Voyageurs. 43-19.
Yeah, I didn't see who took that shot. Any idea?
I think it was Bernardino.
Okay, we'll give it to her.
I might be wrong on that.
Well, we'll check that at end of the third quarter, but if it was, it's her first bucket of the afternoon, so a big three.
Bernardino with the ball now. Tabin backs down Stedman, puts it up. Stedman looking to draw the charge there. No call coming. And Tabin good for 2. So a run to end the first half and a run to start the third quarter. And the Voyageurs stretching out that lead.
Yeah, Algoma started the second quarter with a couple buckets. They did put up 10 points in the second quarter, but struggled late in the game to answer the various scores by Laurentian.
Yeah, I think we counted 6 points in a very short period of time at the end of the first half, and I'm counting 7 to start off unanswered. So at least a 13-point run here by the Voyageurs between the end of the first half and the beginning of the second. But Algoma now with a chance to put some points on the board. Balaxis drives to her right. Shot goes up. Well defended there. Help coming underneath. And Balaxis misses. Bernardino a little too heavy off the glass. Put back by Tabin. Miss, gets her own rebound. Laurentian, great job at doing the ball or working the ball around. And Tabin with another offensive rebound.
Yeah, it's really been part of the story as well.
Tabin now one-on-one of Balaxis, and she beats her, gets to the hoop for the easy layup. Yeah. Tried to isolate Tabin on Balaxis there, and pays off for the Voyageurs. The Tongba call drives hard, and Tabin saying she didn't move. I actually thought she had her feet set on that, but Tom McCall ran into a brick wall in Bailey Tabin there. And Tabin picks up the foul.
Yeah, Tabin in double digits. I just realized that there's a pair of Tabins on the score sheet.
Yeah, Sydney was just on the floor. Might still be out there on the bottom block there on the far side. She is.
Yeah, so just checked her stats from last year. A fifth-year player in Bailey Tabin. She averaged about 11. So
Sydney Tabin, good move to the basket there, but shots off the mark. Laurentian with us another chance here to Bailey Tabin. She gets the little spin to go, and we're going to have a timeout
Tabin drill for
on
sure.
the floor. Algoma wants to talk about it after the 9-point run by the Voyageurs to start the second half. We'll take a short break. You're watching Thunderbirds basketball on Sioux Sports TV.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're back
no
here.
rush.
Kayla Fong with the ball for the Thunderbirds. Fong to the corner, Marin. To Batombakal, drives and runs into, I think that was Sydney Tabin. Oh, no, it's number 8, Bernardino, picking up the foul. Batombakal back at the line now. And Lebrecht will come in for Bernardino after that foul.
Yeah. Voyageurs blew this lead open. It's now a 30-point differential. So Algoma just gets their first point of the second half. Batombakal from the line, and it's just one. So she's now 1 for 3 from the line. Gracie Batombakal.
The Voyageurs quickly attack the hoop. Good rebound there by Sydney Tabin. She's going to pick up, not a foul. They're going to call double dribble on Balaxis. So Sydney Tabin, good job of getting a hand in there and forcing the double dribble. And another turnover for the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds had 11 turnovers in the first half to Laurentian's 4. And another 2 points for the Voyageurs, 51-20.
Yeah, not a Category 1 lead, that turnover battle.
Definitely not. Batombakal backs it out, comes in. A high screen by Couture. Fong with it now. Kicks it back out. 5 on the clock to the corner. Marin's shot. A little bit long. And Laurentian rebounds. Pushing it up the floor fast. Sydney Tabin. Top Lebrecht. Ball back in to Bailey Tabin. Goes to the left hand. Can't get that one to drop, but rebounded by Sydney. Off the front of the rim. Sydney Tabin quick to get there and is fouled by Batombakal and earns a trip to the line.
Tabin just beating a number of Algoma Thunderbirds to the ball. Second, third chance opportunities just keep piling up for Laurentian.
Yeah, big height differential here between these two teams when you go down the rosters.
Yeah, I think Algoma's got 1 6-footer.
Couture at 6 foot even. And Tabin sisters at 6'1". Rismond at 6'1". Balestra 6'1" as well. And then you have Riley Smith at 6 foot, and of course LaFond at 6'3". So a lot of mismatches on the floor height-wise. It's showing up There's a shot by Balaxis, and that's a 3 for Bethany Balaxis.
Yeah, big time bucket by Balaxis. She's now over double digits.
A good pressure there, and Balaxis in on that play as well. This ball goes off the hands of LaBreche and out of bounds, so a turnover there, and the Thunderbirds will have another opportunity to put points up. Green inbounds to Fong. Fong, nice screen there by Stedman. She goes to the basket, trying to look for that rebound. Good play there by Stedman.
Yeah, it was.
The Thunderbirds can't convert.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wish Algoma converted on that play because it was a good-looking play.
And I think that's Groon going to pick up the foul on the hold. Laurentian will inbound from underneath the Algoma basket. LaFond out to May. Juliette back into LaFond. Going to spin. Left hand off the glass and good. LaFond using all of her height advantage in the key on that play. Balaxis.
Yeah, give her 10 now for LaFond.
Balaxis tries to go baseline. Kicks it back out. Marin up top to Fong. Fong going to go to her right. Off the Stedman screen, kicks it back out to Balaxis, another 3 attempt, and that one's off the back of the rim and into the hands of the Voyageur defender. And I think that looks like
Stedman.
Is that Stedman down?
Yep.
Sage Stedman in some discomfort on the floor, and training staff are going to go out and attend to her. And while they do, we'll take a little bit of a break here. You're watching Thunderbirds basketball on Sioux Sports TV. Welcome back after that short injury timeout. And to tell you that Sage Stedman is off to our left getting some attention by the trainers. She looks to be in better shape than she was a couple minutes ago, and try to get a report to you if we can. Fong now. Empty trip for the Voyageurs, and now the Thunderbirds with an opportunity to chip into that sizable Voyageur lead, and that will help. A 3 from Kayla Fong.
Yeah, starting to hit some threes now
But
for Algoma.
LaFond, volley inside to LaFond by Monica Jean-Baptiste.
Just too easy.
And exactly what I was thinking, a little too easy. Fong kicks it out. Balaxis for 3, and that one's good. So the Thunderbirds are getting the 3 ball to go here.
Letting it rain now, and that was almost from the exact same position as Fong hit it. Balaxis good from Queen Street.
I think Balaxis called for a foul on the inbound there. I think maybe she reached across, got the arm of LaFond inbounding. So
picks up her 3rd then, Kevin. Keep an eye on that.
the Voyageurs dangerously, and that's going to be a body on the number 7, Megan Axiak, and that's Marin picking up the foul there. Thunderbirds aggressive on that press, and it looked like they were going to earn a turnover there, but instead it's a foul, and Laurentian still has the basketball. Risman kicks it out.
Oh, wow.
Megan Axiak with the three.
Axiak, that had some side spin on it.
So the answer by the Voyageurs with the three ball of their own. It's 59-29, Laurentian. Malaxis going to try to drive now, kicks it out. That one picked off by LaBreche. She's going to push it up the floor quickly. Pulls up, kicks it back out. Axiak is good from three again.
She is feeling it.
And the same spot both times. Gonna have to get out on her a little bit quicker. Seems like Laurentian has a few players that can hit that three ball.
Catch and release for sure.
Malaxis with a nice screen on LaBreche. She goes to the deck. But LaBreche comes away with the ball.
Yeah, good hands. Pick up that turnover.
Gets it into Rismond, and Rismond beats Grun. Grun gonna foul her on her way to the basket. And number 11, Anisha Rismond, will shoot two.
Yeah, it's her first trip to the line. Risman, second-year player. She averaged just over 5 points per game last year.
And a local product from Chelmsford, just outside of Sudbury. Not too many Sudbury names on here. Sophie Moore down at the bottom of our roster from Sudbury, and then right at the top, Ariel Duyet. But other than that, this Laurentian team coming from further afield. So
yeah, surprising because Sudbury is a little bit of a basketball hotbed.
tipped away, but ends up back with Algoma. Good work up top, not giving the Thunderbirds much room to operate there. Good rebound, and Couture decides to kick it back out. Spin there by Fong. LaBreche, good hands on the back, around the back of the Algoma player to try to knock that away, and ends up out of bounds. Laurentian will inbound. Press coming. And they back off. Voyageurs bring it up the floor with a minute to go here in the third quarter. Lob in. And that's, again, just a little bit too easy for Anisha Rismond. Mismatch there, and Rismond just able to accept that lob and easy basket for the Voyageurs. Fong has that ball go off her fingertips and out of bounds. Voyageur basketball, 64-29, the score. LaBreche. Jean-Baptiste gets it to Rismond, and it's the Anisha Rismond show the last few trips up the floor.
Yeah, just hit repeat. No
answer yet for Anisha Rismond. Bonahankaye now.
Oh my.
Throws it away in between Reed and Fong.
Two very poor passes on the last two possessions. Not good enough.
Yeah, and some new players on the floor, and they're going to take a little time for them to figure each other out and understand who's cutting where and when, and some miscommunication there. But here's Laurentian again. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball goes up. It's an air ball as the buzzer goes to end the third quarter with the score Laurentian 66, Algoma 29. We'll take a short break and be back with you in just a minute. You're watching Thunderbirds basketball on Sioux Sports TV. Welcome back to the fourth quarter. This one a lopsided affair. The Voyageurs on top 66-29 over the home Algoma Thunderbirds, and Batongwa calls going to get called for a charge on that play, so that will turn the ball over to the Laurentian Voyageurs. They're going to look to inbound pressure by Algoma. So at this point in the game, Mike, got to think coaches are just working on the little things here, not worried about the score. It's preseason. They're not really worried about the score anyways, but certainly in a 66-29 game, just work on what's in front of you, right?
Yeah, totally agree. And, a chance for both teams to work their bench here, and you see some new faces on the floor, and obviously Laurentian with a much bigger bench than Algoma. So
deep in the clock there. Time count violation after the air ball miss. Doesn't get the rim, so no extended clock. The rebound did go to Laurentian, but time ran out on the clock, so turnover there.
Yep, and that was the Sudbury native Sophie Moore getting that shot off. Laurentian had a big third quarter, 28 points. Algoma's got to get it up.
Alexis, I think there might have been a hand in on that.
Yeah, I thought
shot clock violation as well.
I thought she got fouled on that shot.
Yeah, it just seemed the trajectory of that ball was not, certainly looked like it was affected. But Alexis right back down, and quick hands earns a steal. Now Algoma trying to push it up the floor. Grun. And not sure what the call on the floor is here. Coach Vitry is not too pleased about it. What was the call on the floor there?
How much time you got to get it over the timeline?
Well, that wasn't even close, I don't think.
That's what Coach Vitry's saying.
I think he maybe Coach Vitry's saying that the ball was tipped by the Laurentian player, and so that time should have reset, because Balaxis stole it, had it for a few seconds, and then tried to pass it to Grun, and the ball was tipped away, and Grun had to go and collect it. So I'm not sure what the call was there. It seemed like it wasn't that long, but
yeah,
anyway.
They look like they corrected it, because they gave Algoma the ball back.
Wholesale changes here for Laurentian.
Yeah, Laurentian shooting 49% from the field in the game, so really efficient compared to Algoma. 28%, but Algoma did go off with, they went 3 for 7 on 3-pointers in the third quarter, so a much better average, almost 43%, and definitely needed those points.
Yeah, and more so than the points, the confidence just to know that they can find their range there in game situations. So as both of these teams prepare for the beginning of the season next week. And who's in town next week, Mike? I believe it's Windsor, thanks Jay.
It's the Lancers, yeah. Windsor Lancers in town.
And so there will be games, men's and women's games, on Friday night. And I'm going to go out on a limb, and I know Jay will correct me if I get this wrong, but 6 and 8, I believe. 6 o'clock for the women, 8 o'clock for the men next week. And then do we have times for Saturday? 4 and 6. Thank you, Jay. So a doubleheader against the Windsor Lancers. Algoma will kick off their season at home. And deep into the clock here. And that's a 3 for Batongwa call. So Algoma finding their range and hoping to keep that going next weekend.
Absolutely. And as you mentioned, we will call the games next week. Sioux Sports TV.
I'd like to say we'll be here on Sioux Sports TV, but I'll be in North Bay traveling for sports, as we do. But Mike will be here.
Yeah, and you'll be enjoying some nice time in the arena, watching your daughter play some hockey. Of course, got to support the family for sure. We'll miss you here on the call.
You'll be in good hands with Ryan Lillington stepping in. Is that right?
That's correct, yep. So yeah.
Welcome Ryan to the Thunderbirds broadcast.
Yeah, we appreciate all the family and friends that can't make it to the George Leach Center tuning in.
Nice pass inside there by number 9, Robertson Martin. And it's Rafaela Balestra finishing the play there. Pass to Couture off her hands. Bernardino pushes it up the floor. Robertson Martin going to have a chance for 2 of her own, but that one not finding mesh. And I think we're going to tie up down below. Jump ball. Now Marin will check in, but we'll have a timeout on the floor by Algoma, and we'll take the opportunity to take a quick break. You're watching Thunderbirds basketball on Sioux Sports TV. Yep. Welcome back to the George Leach Center. 6 minutes, 39 seconds to go in this preseason matchup. Voyageurs on top handily here.
Yeah, they've led wire to wire. Nice stroke.
And there's another three-pointer for Laurentian. 73-34 the score. Algoma, Marin.
Second three-pointer for Bernardino.
Balaxis for 3. And that one is long. Collected under the basket by Balestra. Laurentian, they push it up the floor very quickly.
They do, and a misfire even lands into a Voyageur's hand.
So the Voyageurs working up top. Nice screen there. And Bernardino hits the deck. After that drive, she's fouled. Balaxis gets her on the arm. And Batong Bagahal will check out, as will Bonahankier.
And the first time we're seeing number 21, Mercedes Mazuka, check in for Algoma.
A miss on the second, but rebound Laurentian. Another miss. Balaxis tries to
throws it away.
Yeah, she tried to get it before it went out of bounds, but she threw it right into the hands of number 12, Sydney Tabin, who puts it up and converts for the Voyageurs. Balaxis now. Algoma in the offensive set. Good defense up top. Marin to the corner. Marin's going to have to put that up. Splash, it's good. Stephanie Marin deep in the clock. Looked a little bit forced, but she makes good on the three-point attempt.
Yeah, Stephanie really needed that. That was good all the way from Timmins.
Thought could have been a foul call on that play. Taven certainly wanted one. And tie up underneath. Number 21, Riley Smith, did a good job of getting hands in on that ball. So the possession arrow goes the way of Algoma, and Mizuka will inbound. To Fong. Fong pushes that up to Balaxis. Balaxis to the far corner. It's the near corner. Fong now. Mizuka, good ball movement. And Marin for three again, and it's good. Stephanie Marin, back-to-back threes for the Thunderbirds.
Quick catch and release by Marin. That was a beautiful stroke.
Good hustle back, affecting that pass. And a travel there by Adrienne Labreche.
Yeah, I love the fight by the T-Birds in the fourth quarter.
And that's going to bring about a timeout for the Voyageurs, and we'll take a short break and be right back. You're watching Thunderbirds basketball on Sioux Sports TV. And we're back. 4 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in this preseason matchup between the two Northern Ontario schools, the Laurentian Voyageurs visiting from Sudbury. Marin, she had two in a row, but that one, she was cooled off over the timeout there apparently.
Yeah, shouldn't have called the timeout. She was heating up.
Yeah. Voyageurs inbound. Alexis tied up, and I think she's going to earn a foul call there.
She did. And you talked about, the teams working on parts of their game, and obviously the coach has given them instructions. Let's try some three-pointers, and in the quarter, Algoma hitting 3 of them. So starting to work that game, which is much needed in the OUA if you want to contest with some of these teams.
A spin move there by Balaxis, and Riley Smith pick up back-to-back fouls. That time Balaxis on her way to the hoop. She will earn the free throw attempts. Balaxis good on the first.
Yeah, she's now 3 for 5 at 60%. See if she can get that up.
And the second one is good. Balaxis has logged a lot of minutes here tonight, and I suspect she'll see a lot of minutes all season for this Thunderbirds team.
Definitely be the coach's go-to, and 16 points. Good performance from her this afternoon.
Voyageurs working around. Corner three is no good. Looked like Laurentian had collected that, but Thunderbirds scoop it up and come away with it. Groom to Fong. Fong tries to work in there, but good defense by Robertson Martin.
Yeah, Fong just lost her footing and lost the ball in the process.
Looked like she was trying to lean on Robertson Martin a little bit, and Robertson Martin just backed away. She lost her balance there. Shot by Laurentian, no good. Algoma now in the offensive set. Fong dribbles to her left, kicks it back up top to Balaxis, working on the left side now. Into the basket, tries to get that layup to go, just took off from a little bit too far out there. A little too much runway for Balaxis. Drive by the
quick move.
Voyageurs. And Robertson Martin just wrestles that out of the hands of the Algoma player. She's had a pretty good afternoon off the bench. Labreche.
She has.
Misses. Mizuka with the rebound. She pulls that away. And the Thunderbirds on the attack. Corner three. And Marin's missed her last two after back-to-back threes earlier in the quarter. May to Smith. Balaxis on her. Labreche. Fong fights through the screen by Smith. Balaxis playing good defense on Smith there, giving up some size. Labreche off the glass and in. What a drive, and little hook shot by Audrey and Labreche. Nice basket for her.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Another timeout on the floor, and we'll take a short timeout. You're watching Thunderbirds basketball on Sioux Sports TV. So a minute 55 on the clock, 78-42. The Voyageurs up big on the hometown Thunderbirds. Of course, it's just a preseason matchup, so the score won't count anywhere but in the heads of the players and the coaches. Laurentian still looking for more here. Smith spins, kicks it out. Robertson Martin, nice move to her left. Her right, faked left and came back to her right. Got the baseline and earned the foul. Quick inbound. Number 10, Balestra, left alone in the low post. That's an easy bucket for her. Balaxis now.
Oh, nice pass.
Yeah, good passing there. Mizuka fires from outside, but off the mark. Under a minute to play. Voyageurs. Robertson Martin drives, kicks. May strong on that one. Robertson Martin in the right place to collect that rebound. Labreche now. Tongbakal. Green playing defense on Smith. And deep in the clock, shot went up, but rebounded by Algoma after the miss. Gracie Tongbakal. I thought she was trying to get that to Marin, but Balaxis cutting through, picked it up. Tongbakal, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Drives, kicks it out.
Oh boy, heavy collision.
And we're gonna have Labreche with a hold on the backdoor cut, I believe. Algoma will get a fresh 14 seconds. And we'll
Yeah,
inbound the ball from the far sidelines. 14 on the clock. Got a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So after the turnover, shot clock will be off now. 5.4 remaining. Laurentian will inbound and dribble this out. And that'll be the ball game. The Voyageurs with a big win in the preseason, 80-42 over the hometown Algoma Thunderbirds. And again, remember, season kicks off next weekend with the Windsor Lancers in town. Women play Friday night at 6 o'clock. The men will follow them at 8, and then back again on Saturday, where the women will play at 4 and the men will play at 6. And 2 Sports TV will bring you the action on OUA TV. Kevin Hemsworth and Mike Bagley signing off. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your weekend.